Hello, my name is Control Jones, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be going over the news what Trump just did yesterday on July 30th, today July 31st, talking about the new program that he just signed into law. So basically, he signed the VA Home Loan Program Reform Act, and basically what that means is, I gotta go into the problem first. So the problem, why he signed this, was back in May of 2025, the VA abruptly ended the Veterans Affairs Servicing Purchase, which, it helped more than 17,000 veterans avoid foreclosure by buying their delinquent loans and refinancing them at a lower fixed rate. But without the VASP, there was no federal fallback option to help these veterans behind on mortgage payments. So, as of early summer, nearly 70,000 VA borrowers were more than 90 days behind on payments. So this new law, what does it really do? It creates a permanent partial claim program, which allows the VA to step in and cover missed mortgage payments, and allows for veterans, those who are missing that, to avoid, the basically defaulting on their loan. So the missed payments are added to the end of the loan term and not immediately. So what that means is it allows them to keep the original loan terms. So it's a very big win for veterans, in my opinion. And it also requires the lenders to cooperate. Now, lenders must work with the VA to explore repayment options or restructuring before starting foreclosure proceedings. So this also sets clear procedures for this as well. So veterans and lenders must go through defined loss mitigation steps, ensuring all other options are exhausted before foreclosure. So it makes buyer agent freeze permanent. It codifies a permanent allowance for veterans to pay their own real estate agent's commission, eliminating a VA restriction that previously put veterans at a disadvantage in competitive markets. So why this really matters, it's, just kind of give you an example. Let's say a veteran, named Mike, used a VA loan to buy a home. And after a layoff, unfortunately, he missed some payments. Under the VASP ruling, this is one back in May, before it was ended. Under the VASP, the VA will refinance his loan at 2.5%, but that program, is ended. Now, under this new law, the VA can pay his missed mortgage payments. Those missed payments are tacked on at the end of his loan instead of being owed immediately. Lenders are required to cooperate, and foreclosure is delayed while assistance is arranged. So Mike gets to keep his home and avoids losing it during financial hardship. So I think this is a very big win for veterans, at least, from Trump, allowing veterans who run through financial problems. Not every veteran is going to have the same issues as every other veteran. I'm a veteran myself, and I have my own personal issues, but, my situation is different from somebody else's. And this program will help them a lot more because obviously they have a family, they have a house they can lose. And during financial hardship, the last thing you want to worry about is losing your house. So as a veteran, I think this is a big win for veterans. If you're a veteran and you think this is a win for you, put in the comments, why you think so, and what you think could be added, not just in this bill, but program, but another program that can help veterans out. I'm part of a veterans group on Facebook. When I put some thoughts into there, Miss Yvonne, if you know that Facebook group by her, she's the part I'm part of, and she was kind of just asking around, well, what can we do to help, to get veterans better benefits? And one of my recommendations was, during the VA claims process, just allow us to see the notes people are putting on our claims and what's actually going on behind the scenes, because it only shows us step 1 through 8. It doesn't show us the behind the scene, the notes, what they're looking for, what the problem may be, if they found anything, if there's language usage. We usually don't find out these kinds of problems to the end, and it's still a general overview of if we're approved or not approved. So that's just my thoughts. I just want to keep this focus on what Trump did yesterday, and I think it's a win for veterans. I really do. I think there's more steps to help veterans, but I think this is a good win so far. So for those who saying Trump didn't care about veterans, I think this kind of is a tick in the right direction for saying he does care about veterans. But again, if you disagree with that, leave your comments in the comment section. Try to be respectful, please. If you can't be respectful, you just want to shout insults, I know it'll just be ignored. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. God bless. And whenever you're watching this day or night.